I love sunflowers, so I don't know how I have missed this wreath over the years on Pinterest. But this wreath that we're going to make today, it is so stinking cute. And you make it with bandanas. Now, some of my items are thrifted, but all of these items can be purchased if you can't find them at the thrift store, and they're all inexpensive. So here's the supply list, just in case you want to take a screenshot, because you're going to want to make this. It's that cute. And it's easy. Now, my bandanas came from Walmart. They are Time and True, I think is the brand name, and they were $1.94. And I just got these this past week, and there were a lot more. So get to Walmart to get these bandanas. The first thing I did was I pressed them, and we want to leave them folded in half. Now, I tried to iron 2 at a time, but that really didn't work out well. So you really need to do one at a time. We're going to cut all 6 bandanas the same way, and we're going to get 4 triangles out of each bandana. And you want to keep the triangles doubled because we're going to use them doubled to make them into petals. Now, the triangles need to be close, but they don't have to be exact. So the first thing you want to do is find the center of your now rectangle and cut to one corner, and then you're going to flip your ruler over and do the other corner. Now you're going to take your ruler and you're going to start at the point and just go straight up, and you're going to cut out 2 more triangles for a total of 4. And when you get all 6 bandanas cut up, you should have 24 triangles. Next, we're going to attach the triangles to the wreath using a zip tie, and I thought it was easier to have the zip tie already in place before you start the gathering of the triangle. So you just take the widest end of the triangle and you just kind of gather it together, pinch it in your fingers, and then you're going to attach it to the wreath using the zip tie. Now, I zip tied it on top. I cinched it close to being tied, and then I twisted the zip tie so that part was in the back of the wreath. And then I tightened up the zip tie, which will make more sense when you watch me do it a couple of times. And in this shot right here, you can see that the wreath is divided into 6 sections. Each section is going to have 4 petals. And you can see right here on this 4th petal, I already forgot to put my zip tie down first. It's just way easier when you have the zip tie already in place. It's not impossible, but it's easier. And you just keep going until you get all your petals attached. Just remember to get 4 petals in each section. This is all you do. See how easy it is? I love a good thrift flip, but sometimes it's just nice to do a craft that is just so simple. And look how cute it is. For the center of the flower, I used the 8-inch embroidery hoop, burlap, and the batting. And then I put the burlap and the batting between the two hoops. Then I flipped it over and trimmed off all the extra fabric. And just to make sure those hoops didn't come apart, I glued them together. Then I gave it one more round of glue to glue the hoop to the flower. And then it was ready for the rope, and I attached the rope to the outside of the wooden hoop. Then I cut the end of the rope at an angle so it would fit down nice and flat when it was glued. To make sure that the petals didn't flop over when the sunflower was hanging up, I glued a few of the petals to the wire frame. And to finish off my sunflower, I knew I had a B button somewhere. I finally found it, and I thought it was the perfect touch to finish off the sunflower. And this wreath is so light, I just used a pipe cleaner for the hanger. And here's how it turned out. I mean, really, is this not the cutest? I mean, is it just me? Let me know. I mean, don't you think this is cute too? And you know, you could change the handkerchiefs and you could have a daisy. So anyway, let me know what you think. Now, I'm not adding a bow. Would you add a bow? Let me know that too. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.